Shit real, I'm a savage, I be jacking, shoulda selling shit. All about paper, if it ain't paper, it's irrelevant. Bitch, I'm a savage, I be jacking, shoulda selling shit. All about paper, if it ain't paper, it's irrelevant. Bitch, I'm
So growing up, right, I had my core friends, but I knew everybody, but I had my own core, my own set of friends, right? And it used to be me, Killer, Murder Mill, Keith, and then we had a homie named Oscar. Okay, Oscar. So we used to do everything together. We go like to little parties, the bowling alley, hit the boardwalk up, go to there's little towns outside of AC, so we would go outside the towns and go try to holler at chicks and, just have a good time, cracking jokes, all types of shit, man. Actually, I should do another video on that because it's a whole lot of other crazy shit we used to do as a youngin', but I'm gonna stay focused to this one particular subject. So, growing up, I believe all of us had a girlfriend. My boy Murder, he had this chick named Tasha, this little red bone joint. Oscar had this little chocolate joint named her name is Michelle. And then I had this other joint. I was dating this chick named Felicia. So like it was kind of like a bro code. Like you don't mess with the homie's girl and none of that. Like even to this day, I'm still the same way. Like even though we all grown, I still wouldn't spin the block on like none of the homies' old situation. Like that's for what? It's too many women, and that's weird. You know what I mean? Like I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I know the ins and outs about the homies, so I don't really want to go where they been. You know what I mean? So we used to all kick it either, at one joint's house or as the homies. You know what I mean? We just, always had a good time after school on the weekends, things of that nature. This went on for about maybe like from sophomore year to like us being seniors. Like we were crew. We go to each other's house. Everybody mom knew each other, and everybody, we pretty much became like a family, even down to like our girlfriends and stuff. I don't know. I don't recall if by senior year if Oscar was still with Shelly, but I know she got him tied up in a few crazy little situations. But that's neither here nor there. So this one time I went with Oscar to go see Shelly. Why? I really don't even recall why. I just know I went with the homie over there, and when we got there, mom came down and was like, yo, Oscar, can you do me a favor? And he's like, yeah, what's up? Can you run to the store for me? So he's like, yeah, all right, I got you. She gave him the money, whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, all right, we out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to stay here with the homie's girl. So lo and behold, he like, nah, bro, just stay right here. You good, bro? I'm going right around the corner. I'm like, yo, like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna roll with you, like, bro. Like, I don't want to be here with your girl one-on-one. It's just us. The mom's upstairs chilling. Like, it's just us down here. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just felt weird, and I knew Shorty's background, so it was just like, I ain't really trying to do that. So, he pressed the envelope and was like, nah, bro, listen, I'll be right back. So I'm like, all right, cool. So, I didn't even get to sit down yet, right? He leaves. Oscar leaves. I want to say like maybe like 2 minutes after he left. Shelly jumps on top of the washing machine because like in their living room they got like a washing machine hookup in this closet. The way that the apartment's laid out is kind of weird because you come up the side and then that little closet that holds the washing machines is right there. When you open it, it's exposed to the whole living room. So Shorty jumps on the washing machine and turns it on, takes her drawers off, and is like, yo, come on over here, come hit this on the washing machine. I was just like, yo, nah, I don't get that. Come on, chill, bro. Like, you the homies joint. Like, I'm G's. Yo, short enough, Shorty just sitting there in the joint rumbling. She's like, come on real quick. I want to see what it's hitting for. I heard about you and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, bro, yo, I'm out. Like, I dipped. I ain't even stick around and negotiate. I ain't even go, yo, your girl tripping, nothing. Because, like, the way homie was about the joint, you said, like, he's one of the people, like, if you say, like, yo, your joint was tripping, you hating, you try something, and she just gonna co-sign with, yeah, he tried something. So I never said nothing, you know what I mean? I just kept it pushing, and anytime he asked me to, yo, come me over there, I'm good, bro. I'm gonna pass. I got something to do anyway. You know what I mean? Like that was just a nasty deal. So with that being said, Shorty, that's kind of to give you like an idea of how Shorty got down. Now, fast forward, right? The homie Oscar go over there to Shelly's house. Shelly is entertaining him at the house. He bounced, right? I guess he must have told her like, yo, I'm about to go to sleep. I don't know. He didn't spend the night. So when she left, three dudes from around that way, and this is in the Jets, 3 dudes from around that way end up going in after him. So from what I'm being told, this is all Les, you know what I mean? From what I'm being told is that they came over there when he bounced, smoked out. I guess they were drinking. Woo, woo, woo. So the 3 dudes piped her, like they in there tossing her up. So Shorty got mad and was like, yo, because everybody's about to leave now. Yo, like, what's up? Y'all gonna, leave me some bud, or y'all gonna give me some paper? Like, I let all y'all crack. So they like, man, F out of here, man. Ain't nobody doing none of that. You bugging. Like, no. So so she goes and says, all right, cool, that's how y'all moving. I'm gonna have my dude, aka Oscar, my dude come knock y'all out, come see about y'all. So they're like, oh, all right, F Oscar, man, we get with Oscar, whatever. So the next day comes, I found out like second period, this is high school. They're like, yo, the whole hood thinking about, not even thinking about it, they plotting to jump your boy, like, where he at? And I'm just like, are you serious? So I knew I was gonna see my homie until like third, fourth period. So I bump into him like, yo, bro, you got smoke with the hood. Like, what's going on? They telling me it's over Shelly. Oh, nah, niggas ain't gonna do nothing to me, man. They ain't on nothing. Ooh. I'm just like, nah, bro, I think these niggas are serious. Like, this is looking kind of ugly. So fast forward to the end of the day, yo, they taking we heading on the bus to head home, bro. I say about like 9, maybe 9, 10 dudes deep. They hop up on the bus. Hey, yo, where Oscar at? Yo, where boy at? Just like, yo, are you serious? Like, yeah, bro. Like, where he at? Like, he not outside. We don't see him on the bus. Like, yo, where boy at? So we just like, yo. And honestly, I didn't know where he was at. So I was like, bro, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I know during that situation, like, the homie laid low for a few weeks, from my recollection. It probably was longer, maybe shorter, but I remember a few weeks, like he was MIA. So time goes on, fast forward like a couple weeks, maybe a month later. I'm no longer with Felicia. I end up getting with, at that time, that I didn't know was my son's mother to be. So she lives back there where Shelly lives. So I had to go, like the way I had to go like pretty much through the heart of the hood just to get over there. So I'm walking over there. This is before I had a G-Ride. I'm walking over there from my grandparents' house. So I'm like, all right, this dude, he tagged along. He's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's good? He tags along. So I'm like, all right, he about to go the way where he not allowed. So I'm like, yo, we get to this one point, it's like a water tower that like divides like Bungalow Park from Back Merlin. So I'm like, yo, bro, listen, I'm good. I can walk on my own. I'm good. I didn't have any problems like this. So it was like, I wasn't worried about nothing. So they're like, nah, yo, F them. I'm going to roll with you, man. I'm standing on it. Woo, woo. So I'm just like, oh, man, all right. Well, look, I'm going to take the long route that's on the outskirts. So we ain't got to cut through the meat and potatoes and everything. Yo, I don't even know. Yo, I don't know if they could smell this dude, if they heard. I like, to this day, I couldn't tell you what made one of the dudes that was looking for him. We end up passing right by his house. Right by his house. And I'm just like, oh, shit. So he's like, yo, hey, Brand, come here. Let me talk to you real quick. Boy is on, he's like kick pushing this little tiny mongoose he stole. So I'm like, bro, just sit right here. So I'll go back. I'm like, yo, Steph, what's up? He's like, yo, that's the boy Oscar. Well, yes, it is. It is. Indeed. He's like, yeah, man, he ain't allowed back here, yo. Like, you ain't know that? I was like, yo, I did, but, you know, if you could just give homie a pass, like, you know what I mean? It's not that deep. So he like, nah, it is that deep. But however, yo, we F with you, you know what I mean? So he yell out, yo, Oscar, yo, you better thank this right here, yo. He the reason why I'm not gonna blow you away. Dude gotta be like 5'5". My man reached down, pulled out this big DE. He's like, word, because I'll do it to you tonight. It's whatever. He's snapping and shit. Like, he just going crazy. So I'm like, all right, G, I'll make sure he don't come this way. He like, yeah, tell him he got to go around. He don't come this way. So I was like, all right, bet. So I catch up with the homie. I'm like, yeah, bro, you might want to hit the highway and go around and go home. So he like, nah, man, F that, I ain't scared, woo, woo, woo. So he proceeds to still walk with me to my future son's mother's house. So I'm like, yo, you good? Like, because I actually came up with a strat, like, yo, you should go this way, this day, and it'll drop you straight on your block. Like, you ain't even got to go through the hood. He like, nah, I'm good. I got this, woo, woo. I'm going straight through the middle. So I'm like, oh, this nigga being hard-headed. So what happens after that is he goes to leave. I'm like, all right, G, I'm out. Ooh, I go in there with my BM and shit. So I'm looking at the peephole like this. Yo, sure enough, homie took the long way around. He's selling wolf tickets. He told us, yeah, nah, I'm gonna go straight through the. Nah, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You went up and around, homie. You went a whole extra mile and a half just to get back to somewhere that should have took you 2 minutes maybe on a bike. Came back a little early. I had a situation with my sophomore year, so I came back from college, and I picked up from a job that I had when I was doing valet for the casino out here. So came back, I did that. I ended up tapping in with Felicia, right? So Felicia's like, yo, just got a new house over here on the west side. Got to wash and dry. You need to come through, wash your clothes, whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? Come on through. Because, I mean, like, we was still tight. You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, cool. Her people be making real Jamaican cuisine and shit like that. So it was just like, it's all love. You know what I mean? So I was home for, like, I want to say about maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks, right? I got up with her, checked the new spot out. Everything was everything, you know what I mean? Didn't crack, no nothing. It was kind of just like, oh, all right, yeah, this spot's nice, all right. You know, she said I can come through and wash my clothes whenever. That was a blessing because I had to go to nobody's laundromat. So it was like, all right, cool. So on this particular day, she's hitting me up like crazy, like, yo, what's up? When you coming through? Where you at? Woo, woo, woo. I had already told her, like, yo, I'll be there, like, I think 12 or 1. She's calling me, like, to the T. She's like, yo, what's up? When you gonna get here? You sure you still coming, boo? I'm like, yo, bro, like, I got you. Relax. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be over there. So I take and finally pop up. And I think I got there probably like a little after 1. So I'm on the porch ringing the doorbell. And I'm like, yo, what's up? There's a car out front. So I'm like, man, there's a car out front. Somebody's here. So I'm knocking, hitting the doorbell. I'm like, yo. So I'm taking my phone, calling, like, you. Like, yo, I'm out front. Like, I got this big old bag of clothes to wash. Like, yo, what's up? So to the left of the patio, right, there's a window that protrudes out the house like this. It has like a diamond top. And it shows you the living room. So I go over because on the patio you can lean over because there's a bush, and I'm like knocking on the joint, like, you. So then when I look close, yo, I see somebody's legs with their pants down, their feet are up in the air, like they're sitting on the couch with their legs out extended, and their pants is down, right? Then I see a little body jumping up and down, like above that. So I'm like, hold on, I know she ain't have me come over here and she get knocked down. Like, nah. So, yo, I'm like, all right, let me knock one more time, then I'm out. So I knock again. Yo, sure enough, yo, the dude Oscar comes to the door. Don't stop Like he blows it past me like, yo, what's up, Brent? And like took off. And I'm like, then Shorty comes, hey, what's up? What's going on? I was just like, you was with the homie? Like, that's what y'all look? I ain't even say, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't one that be lost for words, but I was stuck. And I wasn't mad or nothing like that. It was just like, wow, okay, all right. So I went inside. She's trying to have like small talk, trying to see where my temperature's at. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good, G, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna wash these clothes, you know what I mean? Grab me a little bite to eat and hit that road. So she's steady trying to like take a convo and everything like that. And I won't address the elephant in the room. Like, for what? You know what I mean? I've seen it with my own two eyes. So it's like, what am I addressing? Like, I'm just gonna invite you to lie to me? I'm good. So like that shit just had me. I was just taken back, like, damn, homie, like I don't know. I don't move like that. Even to this day, I don't move like that. But it is what it is, you know. So this is where it's gonna get crazy. So buckle your seatbelts. So boom, that situation happened, right? Shorty pressing me like, yo, what's up? I ain't heard from you. What's up? What's going on? Where you at? Woo-woo. So finally I picked up the phone. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm at the crib. She's like, all right. So she like, I'm gonna come by. I'm right around the corner. So I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, you do that. So she came past the crib. Wasn't nobody here but me. And I catch her like, at the front of the door, right? So she like, yeah, man, you been here this whole time. You still ain't do nothing with me. Boo, boo, boo. I was like, yeah, man, I've been busy. Like, yeah, but what's happening now? So homegirl Felicia took and set out the top, some dangerous top. And we ain't even get inside the door. I'm just letting her do a thing at the door. Pop, 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 pop. So I explode. Homegirl drink the whole cream soda. So she's just like, damn, yo, what, you missed me? You had a lot. I was like, yeah, something like that. But yo, check this out, right? Since we talking about busting up, yo, I'm good on you. Like, this is the last time I'm gonna ever rock with you. You can bounce. Get the step in. She was like, what? Are you for real? I said, yeah, bro, you done took and knocked the homie off. Like, shit, ain't nothing popping with us. You could bounce. Yo, homegirl was tight. Cause she didn't even make it. I wouldn't let her in the house. Like, nah, bro, you gonna sit right here like a dog. Handle your business. So she leaves, she cursing and doing all this other shit. I close the door. My goofy ass, I'm sitting over there cracking up and shit. So, so situation. I was dead ass, like I was done. Like, you gave my pussy away. Like I ain't feeling that. So, boom. Fast forward, I go back to school, right? I go back to school. Homegirl hits me up out of the clear blue sky, right? And this happened, I want to say this happened around April. This is around April. No, it's probably May because I was home before everybody else that was coming home from college. So I say about like April, May, late April, May. So I go back to school around September, right? Homegirl hit me up like, man, I need to talk to you. I'm just like, yo, what you need to talk to me about? You dig what I'm saying? Like Kid said, ain't no way you having a baby out your mouth. So like, what you need to talk to me about, G? So she's like, yo, man, I'm pregnant. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, oh, all right, cool, man. Yo, congratulations, man. Congratulations in order, folks. Yeah, man, that's what's up. Yeah, okay. All right, thanks for letting me know. Cheers. I'm going to hang up. She's like, nah. Listen, man, I need you to do me a favor. I'm just like, yo, do you a favor? What? I'm like, yo, what could you possibly be asking me to do? Like, at this point, I'm just looking like, yo, her wiring's fried. Like, there ain't no way in hell. She's like, look, listen, my peoples only know that I've been with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to tell them that it's somebody else's child. You know, do you mind if I still call you? Or I forget what it was. Like, more or less, you want me to play along with the idea that you're knocked up by me, which is a no-go. I said, well, look, I'm going to do you like this, right? Because I'm really not tight about the shit. I'm just kind of like disappointed because I looked at them as family. So it was like, damn, y'all stabbed me in the back over that. Like, that was, to me, it was just some sucker shit. And I guess that's because I wouldn't do it, but you can't expect everything from everybody. So she takes and she asked me to kind of like not say nothing or whatever. So I said, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I won't say nothing, but I'm not gonna lie. So, that's how I'll move with it. But I'm thinking like maybe it's a one-time thing. They're gonna try to like accuse me, and I don't even know. Like, I didn't even think it was gonna drag on. So this went on like for like almost a month, right? Yo, she's calling me, talking to me like, yo, what's going? Oh, by the way, she's on a three-way with like her and her mom, and they're calling me, and she's like, yo, what's going on? So what we gonna do about this baby? I was saying, like, I was being an asshole, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, shit, man, I don't even know, folk. Like, what are you gonna do about that baby? Like, it's not a us thing. Oh, for real? And she's playing a part to a T, and I'm just sitting here like, yo, this chick is bogus. Like, yo. So this went on for about 2-3 weeks, right? And now I got her sister calling me, right? Her sister calling me like, yo, I can't believe you. I didn't think you was that type of dude. Yada, yada, yada. You're disgusting. Blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, she's calling me everything but the son of God. So I'm just like, yo, all right, you done or you finished? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, yo, you got it, G. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not going back and forth. And I'm trying not to really put homegirl in the jam, but then it was like, yo, now you're starting to like fuck with the comfort of life for me. So this one particular phone call came through, right? I just came into my dorm. I got mad at my homies with me, right? So I had been blowing. So I was busted and disgusted. I mean, yo, I laid out on my bed, bro. I'm seeing shit in the sky. Like, I was zooted. They was off that purple haze or sour diesel. I forget, man. We was fried. So my phone go off, right? It's an unknown number. I didn't know who it was. So I put the phone next to me on speaker because, like, I'm too fried to be holding the phone up and doing all of this. So it's Felicia's sister. Like, yo, man, real talk. I think you as a man, like, you're disgusting. It's crazy. So now my sister got raised a daughter with our dad, and we gonna take you to court, and we gonna do it. Like, yo, she's just laying out this whole plan on how she gonna get her lick back, right? Then I'm like, yo, man. I said, man, shorty, check it. I really think you need to chill. Like, and I'm John Blades right now, so it's just like, yo, I think you need to pipe down a little bit. You're doing too much, yo. So her sister's boyfriend gets on the phone, little short dude, right? He's just like, yo, man, you know what? I despise people like you. Whoa, yo, I'm going to knock you out when I see you. And I'm like, wait, what? Oh, now you got to threaten me? Like, yo, I ain't even the bad guy. So I'm like, yo. I said, you gonna do what? He said, yeah, man, when I see you, it's on site. Whoa. He's selling all these wolf tickets. And like I said, he like 5'1". I'm 6'3". And that's when your boy was hitting the gym every day. Stay focused. So, yo, I said, you know what, bro? That was it for me. I popped. I said, man, let's get this straight, bro. You know what? You're not gonna do nothing. Second, yo, get your sister. Make sure she can hear what I'm about to say to you. Yo, y'all are calling me like this, harassing me. Now y'all talking all crazy. Yo, here you go. Here's the real deal, Holyfield, why I won't do nothing for this so-called pregnancy. I said, yo, Felicia is pregnant by Oscar, not me. So if you looking for somebody to give you money for this abortion or whatever y'all got going on, give him a call, yo. Stop hitting my line with this bullshit, bro. Because now you going too far. So the sister is like, wait, what? I said, yeah, you heard me. So I'm like, yeah, man. Yo, Felicia is pregnant by Oscar. Like, stop hitting this line up, G. So she grabbed the phone. What? And then just hung up. So I'm like, cool. Like, I was John Blaze anyway, but they kind of broke my eye because they was tripping. So I say like maybe like 3 more weeks go by. Get a phone call from like a private number. So I'm like, yo, hello? Hey, what's up? I just want to say, I apologize and I was wrong for that. Whoa. I was like, bro, it's all good. I just banged on her like, nah, what you want me to say to that? And it's crazy. Even when I came back home, like I was trying to get with the homie Oscar, like, yo, what's good? Like, that's supposed to be like my brother. So I'm thinking, like, yo, can we talk? I see the homie, I'm coming back to the hood. He see me take off running, boom, left his little sister at the store. And I'm just like, bro, what's that about? You know what I mean? Like, you ain't even got to handle a situation like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. You know, but long story short, I finally got a chance to like talk to him. And it wasn't even on no like disrespectful, like nothing like that. It was just like, yo, bro, like I ain't even tripping. Like that situation happened. It's just how you went about it. Like I wasn't around. Y'all was still stuck here. Like you could have been like, yo, bro, like I'm gaining feelings for sure. I don't know. I guess me with the bro code is a little differently. Like I wouldn't even, like I said in the beginning of the story, like I would have stabbed out. Like, bro, I'm not doing that. That's the homies. Like I'm good. But you know, it is what it is. And it played out the way it did. You know what I mean? I'm just glad I really like dead ass wasn't in the mix of none of that. You know what I mean? Like that was just nasty work. Like you won't get knocked up by a homeboy and then try to pin it on me. Like yo, George be bugging, bro. That yeah, man. That was a wild. She was a wild one for that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they ever got up after that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what came of that. Like if they still got up or what, or if they I don't know. Um, as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? It's water under the bridge. You know what I mean? I'm just dropping this for story time, but you know that's how that story played out. So with that being said, I'll catch y'all next week.